In this video, we will look at our independence compliance solution. The software will prevent conflicts of interest by organizing your compliance management and independence processes. This solution allows users to modernize cumbersome compliance management activities for not only partners, but other monitored users as well. Once logged in, we can see this user's dashboard. Any outstanding profile actions, outstanding exceptions, and any pre-clear holdings information can be accessed from this screen. Let's click into this user's portfolio. Here we can see the various holdings that this user has and any holdings that are in violation. These restricted holdings are managed using the highly configurable compliance region-based rules, which will determine a user's eligibility to hold a particular holding. In this example, the user is restricted from holding both Microsoft and Epicor software as designated by the restricted label. Let's go ahead and focus in on one of these restricted holdings. Here you can see we have several options from this holdings page. We can dispose of the holding, or we can go through a self-clear process in which this solution does support. Let's go ahead and add a holding to this user's portfolio. On this screen, we're able to search and filter down. We are looking for Ford Motor Company All Series. Once we locate this holding, we have several actions next to the holding that we can perform. In this case, we want to go ahead and add the holding to this user's portfolio. Upon doing so, we will need to fill out some information about when this was acquired and how it was acquired. Once that's selected, we can go ahead and submit this. Our rules engine will run and determine whether or not this is a restricted holding. In this case, it was not, so it's successfully added to this user's portfolio. Now let's show you an example of adding a holding that is restricted. We're going to return to the dashboard. We're going to visit our holding section, and let's search for a different entity. In this case, Apple. You can see that Apple is a restricted entity. If I were to go to add this holding to my portfolio and fill out the appropriate information and submit, you can see that we've met an error saying that this has been a restricted holding for this user. We have two options. We can dispose or we can self-clear. If we walk through the self-clear process, the system will walk through configured questions based on the certain rules for this compliance region. After successfully completing the self-clear questions, the user will then be updated or notified if their self-clear has been approved. Upon submission, you can see that the answers are acceptable and the request has been recorded. Returning to the dashboard, we can now visit our portfolio page and we can see the most current statuses for all of our holdings. You can see the most recently completed self-clear, as well as our two other restricted holdings that we will still need to complete action on. Another great feature of the compliance solution is global language support. Administrative users are able to translate the text, as you can see in this example on the screen right now. This application also supports brokerage data import, where Kingland Professional Services staff sets up a new broker for automatic data import and updates. To learn even more about our compliance solution, please reach out to us at kingland.com.